Arsenal then with David Seaman in goal, number 2 Lee Dixon, 3 Nigel Winterburn, 4 Kevin Campbell, 5 Andy Linnigan, 6 Tony Adams the captain, 7 David Rocastle, 8 Paul Davis, 9 Alan Smith, 10 Paul Merson and 11 Anders Limpar. Limpar suspended from league games, of course, but he can come back for this one. My information is that he's going to play down the right-hand side with Merson on the left. David Hillier is out with a foot injury. Paul Davis returns to partner David Rocastle in centre midfield. Well, Austria Vienna have a Bulgarian international in goal, Ilya Valov. Number 2 is Attilo Sekalioglu. As a commentator, I hope he doesn't see too much of the ball tonight. 3 is Anton Pfeffer, 4 Robert Friend, 5 Manfred Zak, the captain, 6 Thomas Flögel, 7 Andy Ogris, 8 Aminas Nabekovas, and 9 Christian Prozinik, 10 Peter Sturger, and 11 Valdas Ribonaskas. They play with a sweeper, Zak, 2 markers in defence, Friend and Pfeffer, 5 in midfield with Ogris and Ivanauskas aiming to do the damage up front, supported by counter-attacks from the midfield players. Well, a terrific night in prospects. The Austrians in the violet shirts attacking the goal to our left. Arsenal in their away strip of yellow. Great night in prospect, as I say. And a free kick instantly for Austria Vienna. And certainly for these Arsenal players, a new experience. A new football education underway as Limpar seeks to get Merson away down that left flank. Still with Merson. And he's away down that left with Limpar on the right, as we've been told it might be. And of course, there's nothing in club football that compares with playing in Europe, and there's nothing really that prepares you for it. Smith. Well, that was so close to being the opening that Arsenal so badly wanted. And amazing the amount of space in that penalty area that Smith was given. Some great work here, though. And Smith's shot saved by Valov. Towards Smith, but too high for him. Good jump there by Pfeffer. Ogris, they really have to watch him. We'll see him getting down for that one. But Andy Ogris could be a problem. He's had 36 caps for Austria, had a little spell playing in Spanish football at Espanyol in Barcelona. He lasted about 10 months there, and went back to Austria. Dixon gets it back to David Seaman. Andy Ogris.
He didn't have a very good time in Spain. He had an option on his contract, but they didn't take it up.
Fairly temperamental character. He's had his share of yellow cards in his career, but the Austrians telling me that he has settled down a little bit now. It's a free kick for Arsenal, which Merson will take. Just holding it up for Adams to get forward there. Linnigan's already in there. Smith and Campbell, so there's plenty of 6-footers in that area now. It comes for Tony Adams, just knocked off his head though by the number 2, Sekalioglu. He's an Austrian lad, but it's of Turkish extraction. Here's Limpar with the corner. Towards Smith, down with a header, flicked over the top by keeper Valov. Another corner for Arsenal. Smith on 6 goals this season. 28 years old tomorrow, David Seaman. I was reminding me it's a good birthday time for goalkeepers. Peter Shilton, happy birthday to Peter Shilton, who's 42 today. Yes, he said, I'm 14 years his junior, with that great big Yorkshire smile of his. That came off with Adams, and Linnigan stumbled. Ivanauskas now in a dangerous position. Can they get it through? Arsenal not out of the wood yet. Rocastle trying to get it clear. Good save by Seaman. And Arsenal very nearly in deep and serious trouble there.
Crucial save that from Dave Seaman. That would have been the last thing Arsenal wanted, was to concede a goal there.
But Ivanauskas with the shot, saved by Seaman. Dixon. to Campbell. Campbell now, a chance for Arsenal here, but he hit it without great power, straight at the goalkeeper. Terrific break there by Kevin Campbell, and once he pulled that inside the defender, you felt that the opening goal was just a second away. Davis with the shot, good save again by Valoff. Here's the first one coming up, Gary.
Yeah, he did everything right by the finish. It showed great strength there as he cut inside. And he had a good shot. He just didn't hit it right. He misconnected with it. It was a shame because it was the best chance of the night.
Lee Dixon will give Arsenal a bit of encouragement. Campbell trying to get underneath this one and get in behind that defence. Gets it back to Davis, just knocked off his foot though. Linigan backpedaling. But it come through to Davis. That was a clever push and header there by Davis. For Rocastle, spreading it wide again for Winterburn. Oh, Winterburn's gone round his man. Calls for a good cross here. Hit it in low. Given away. Smith goes down. Penalty. Look of triumph on the face of Alan Smith. But now the work is down for Lee Dixon. 5 penalties last season, none in the league so far. This is it, Gary.
I'm not quite sure there was contact there, actually, on the replay.
Well, it's a golden opportunity now. The Austrians are very unhappy about this. Dixon scored 5 times from the spot last season. He's not had one this, although he scored in a match here against Celtic and in the Makita. A vital kick now for Arsenal. Lee Dixon against Valoff in the Austria goal. He's missed it. And the Austrians bring it away through Stoger. Nabakovas. Now Rocastle. A major disappointment for Arsenal. They've got to put that behind them now, though. What I'm told also is that Valoff hit his head on the post as he attempted to save that and is struggling. Linigan calmly playing it wide, looking for progress down that left flank with Winterburn, and now with Limpar. Linigan. Winterburn to Limpar. Thought about crossing, held it up for a moment towards Alan Smith. Pushed away well, a super save. He's in terrific form tonight, Valoff. Some good work by Limpar. And Smith's header, which possibly also came off the defender, but an excellent piece of goalkeeping by the Bulgarian. Arsenal's corner, floated in again, and Flögel first to show and get it away. And still Arsenal being held to 0-0 here as Limpar plays it in again towards Adams this time. Linigan! And Arsenal have scored. He's never scored for Arsenal until now. Look at the smile of celebration. The big defender who came from Norwich, whose chances have been few and far between until this season. And to be fair, he's given the ball away once or twice tonight, not his best performance. But now, suddenly this, Gary Lineker.
Yeah, he got the chance on his left foot and he buried it. A great finish there from Linigan. Just what Arsenal needed just before the break. They've had the chances, they haven't gone in. They never let the heads drop and they kept creating them. It had to come in the end.
There it is again. Storming into that Austrian net to put Arsenal into the lead. 1-0. Was right in there, causing a certain amount of consternation in the defence, which opened up the way for Linigan. The 2 big central defenders then combining to make sure that Arsenal go into the lead, and now they've got to defend. Olgris being pursued by Dixon.
Interesting to see the goal coincided with a chap on the ball now, Limpar, starting to get into the game.
Yes, Limpar truly getting into the game.
He got a couple of crosses in, the one that Alan Smith headed where the goalkeeper made the save, and then he got the other ball in, which resulted in Linigan scoring.
Maybe a little happier, Gary, on that natural left side.
Yeah, before that he'd not really been in the game. I've seen very little of him, but he's a dangerous player when he can get in the ball.
Here's Dixon from Davis's ball. Smith up ahead of him. Merson going through there on the right-hand side. Paul Merson. Will Smith finish it off? No! Pfeffer came in at the very last to deny Arsenal a second goal. Smith beaten in the air that time by Bekovas. Flögel. Trying to get Ogris away. It's held off, it seemed, there by Dixon. Linigan. Smith obstructed there quite clearly by Anton Pfeffer. A free kick for Arsenal. Adams making his move forward, so too is Linigan.
It's important for Arsenal not to lose the momentum of the first half. Sometimes half-time can come at a bad time. They were really on top, pressing, and then it comes and it's dead again. What they've got to do is lift it right from the start and get the crowd behind them.
It's Davis with the free kick. Breaking in there towards Smith. Oh, some more good work by the keeper. The ball had gone across for the corner. Sure whose header that was, but
it was Linigan.
Was it Linigan again?
Yeah.
Was indeed ducking in there. Valoff with the header. Arsenal with the corner, taken short this time to Campbell. Back again to Paul Davis. Then again towards Alan Smith. Make up their mind who at the moment is going to take this one. Arsenal need to be vigilant though. And hits. And half saved there by Seaman. Just scooped that one away. It was Manfred Jacques with a really powerful shot. And here come Vienna again. Ivan Oscar, the real danger man. Dixon trying to cut him off. Linigan getting it away. Rocastle finally hoofing it clear, this time to Limpar. Winterburn. Really worrying moment that, wasn't it?
It was a hell of a good strike. And Dave Seaman blocked it. Good defending by Arsenal. They followed in there, making sure that anything that did come off Dave was cleared.
Ivan Oscar seems so hard to shake off the ball. He shrugged Rocastle off there, but Winterburn got his tackle in. Smith, the game is moving at a fairly rapid pace again as Paul Davis now plays it for Lee Dixon. Dixon gone past his man. Little chip pass now to Merson, trying to get it on the volley. A wonderful shot, and Smith makes it too. What a fabulous bit of play by Merson, though. And good sweeping up of the details there by Alan Smith. Merson smiles. It was a wonderful shot by him, and a super save again by Valoff. Just look at this. Takes it on his chest, whacks it on the volley, saved beautifully by the keeper. He could only parry it, and Smith finishes it off, and Arsenal 2 ahead. Gary Lineker.
No, it was a great move, actually. Lee Dixon did well, fed Merson, tremendous strike. Goalkeeper pulled up a good save, and Alan Smith did exactly what the defenders did at the other end. He followed in off the goalkeeper. So they got it right at both ends, and it just shows you the importance of that. I think Nigel Winterburn looks like he's struggling from that injury we saw earlier, but it just shows you the importance of following up. If the Austria strikers had done it at the other end, they could have been level, but Arsenal did it, Alan Smith did it at the other end, striker's instinct, and they're 2 goals clear.
As you say, the striker's instinct. He was there on the spots where the rest of us were gasping at the wonderful volley of Merson and the superlative save by Valoff. Smith had thoughts only of what might be picked up. Winterburn now hobbles off. And I would have thought David O'Leary might be the one to come on. So Arsenal 2 to the good. Stoger. Merson. So O'Leary working hard. Gary Lewin is on Nigel Winterburn just below us here.
It's 24.
I think what he's got is probably a dead leg, Brian. He's probably got an earlier collision. He's got a knee in the thigh or something. It can be painful, and sometimes you can't run them off.
Well, Winterburn wants to get back on.
You'll probably see him hobble around for a while, trying to loosen it off for 5 minutes, and then if it doesn't, he'll probably come off.
Davis. Well, Winterburn's coming on. Then pass throw to Paul Davis. Here's Winterburn again. Came off the Austrian, Arsenal's throw. Winterburn with it. Towards Linigan, not done by him. And Smith has done it again. 3-0. A brilliant start to the second half for Arsenal. It's only been going 9 minutes and they've scored twice in it to take the tally to 3. 2 for Alan Smith, 1 for Andy Linigan in the first half. And Arsenal truly on their way now. Gary Lineker.
Yeah, Campbell held it up well and Alan Smith finished it off. And there we say good night, Vienna.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
Corner, wasn't it? But good finish, low in the corner.
Kozenik. Kozenik again. Then again, he must be careful. Ogris is in behind him. Well, they lost their concentration, and Andy Ogris punished them for it. Hennigan's mistake.
Yeah, the ball just slid off his body. Ogris got in very quickly, and it was a terrific finish, right in the top corner.
And it means, Gary, that there's still work for Arsenal to do tonight.
Well, there is. They really need another goal now to really make sure. As we see that again, right in the top corner, Dave seemed to have no chance. They just need to string a good move together to get them flowing again.
There's Campbell. Space here. Davis has made a good run for him, right through, but Campbell didn't want to pick him up. Instead, he picked up Rocastle. Here's Smith. It's a nice ball. Winterburn. Here's Merson. He's got the better of Kozenik. Flick to the outside of the boot. A terrific goal again. A hat-trick for Alan Smith. Well, 2 of Smith's 3 goals have had assist Paul Merson written alongside them. What about that for a little cross with the outside of the boot? Inch perfect. In comes Alan Smith. Back of the net, and Arsenal 4-1 up. Barry?
Well, I think that's the little move to get them going again. A terrific cross from Paul Merson, and a perfect header in the top corner for Alan Smith. Cracking goal.
What a great start to the season Alan Smith's had as well. There's even Oscar trying something fairly spectacular there. Came to this game with 6 goals to his credit. It's now 9 in the last 7 games. And remember, he got 27 last season, 22 of them in the league. Up goes Campbell. Arsenal 4-1. Campbell looking to make it 5. Smith also in there. Smith has done it again. What a smile and what a performance. And what a scoreline. 5-1. Kevin Campbell had so much to say about it. Keeper just held him up there. Who's lurking on the edge of things again? You're right, Alan Smith. Gary Lineker, old mate of yours.
Yeah, great night for Alan. Smudger, we call him. He'll be delighted. There's nothing better there. He wants another one as well. But Campbell does well there. Again, he didn't quite have the finish, but the goalkeeper made a good save, and Alan Smith followed in, just as he's done on previous occasions tonight.
Any fears they might have had have now been swept aside as they've moved into this 5-1 lead. Limpar. Towards Campbell. Could easily be another one. Might still be another one. No. Goalkeeper dreadfully exposed there, but he showed a lot of pluck in holding Campbell at bay.
Good work on the touchline from Limpar. Good cross. It's not been Kevin Campbell's night. He's done everything but score. The breaks just haven't gone for it. Bounced out, he has one go, then another, and then just bobbles it wide. And guess who I've got in the sweep? I think also it leaves it open to sort of negative tactics.
I'll leave it for a minute. Well, here's some positive work from Limpar. Can he finish it off, though? There's the answer. 6-1. Anders Limpar, in his own inimitable way, taking on the responsibility, finding the space between the goalkeeper and that near post.
Yes, he broke away there all on his own, rode the tackle well. He looked up. The goalkeeper committed himself too soon. He won't be happy with being beaten at the near post, but Anders Limpar certainly will be. Good interception in the first place. Broke clear. He's very quick on the run. Has a look up. The goalkeeper went down a little bit early. He sold himself there.
There's Ogris. Nabokov. Oh, against the crossbar. Arsenal really escaped there. The Lithuanian really hammered that one. Nabokov.
Tremendous strike. Dipping all the time. Straight off the crossbar. They certainly know how to shoot.
That's a throw to Austria Vienna. Still not satisfied, George Graham. There he goes, gets it back to the safety of David Seaman. Another look at the Swedish referee's watch. For Ogris. Looking at the watch now, the final whistle. Arsenal truly back in Europe with a handsome victory and a superb performance here against the Austrian champions. 4 goals for Alan Smith. Before that, one by Andy Linnigan, his first for Arsenal. And after that, with just 11 minutes to go, as you can see, superb solo goal from Anders Limpar. But a great team performance here tonight for Arsenal, warning the rest of Europe that they are truly back in European business.